It's 9:47 now. From banking to bakeware, 8 trailblazing women business leaders will be inducted into the Minnesota Women Business Owners Hall of Fame. That's a mouthful, but they've made a lot of accomplishments. Joining us with more is Jill Johnson, President Emeritus and 2013 Minnesota Women Business Owner Hall of Famer inductee. Wow. There's just so much to talk about, so let's do. We want to find out about this year's event. It's going to honor 8 legendary women who will be inducted into the Minnesota Women Business Owners Hall of Fame. So let's start with right at the top. Who is one of the people? That was pop up there on the screen.
Well, we'll see who your first one is. The incomparable Leanne Chin. Leanne started a restaurant chain that many of your viewers have probably eaten at called Leanne Chin. She ended up selling the business and she passed away in 2010, but she was just an extraordinary woman business owner who transcended leaving China and running from the communists to come to America to find her dream.
Yes, I think everybody in the state has at least once been at Leanne Chin's.
I think at least once. Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Here's our next inductee.
This is Marie O'Brien Slawick. Marie was born in 1905, and she began working with Harold Slawick, and she was one of the original co-founders of what today is known as Harmar Mall. Her husband died while they were right after they broke ground. She finished the mall and filled it. She owned a real estate empire, and she had an amazing portfolio of 9 businesses that she owned, including a Ford dealership that when her husband died, Ford wanted her to relinquish control. Let's just say Marie kept it. Good job, Marie. And at the time of her death in 1989, her revenues were over $63 million a year in 1989 dollars. Wow, she was an impressive woman.
All right,
totally
on to our third inductee.
This is Maureen Steinwall. Maureen took over Steinwall Incorporated, a thermoplastic injection molding company that her father started in 1965. She's built it into an over $20 million company, and she was just inducted into the Plastics Industry Hall of Fame, one of the few women to ever achieve that honor. And she's just got an extraordinary success story of her own.
Okay, moving on to our next.
Our next one is Dorothy Dahlquist. Dorothy and her husband started Nordic Wear in St. Louis Park back in the early mid-1940s after World War II ended, and as a 21-ish-year-old bride, she was the power behind the business. She figured out how to translate what the bunt pan was to America and helped teach the recipes and made them move it along. They've got an incomparable business, and she's currently the board chair, and she's just an amazing woman.
Okay, can we fit in one more?
I think we can.
Okay.
I think we can. This is Pamela Smith Garrett. Pamela took over a failing business from her then husband and turned it around. It became one of the very first large physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy companies in Minnesota. She was an iconic woman business owner back in the 1990s and sold her company, and she even made Inc. magazine as one of the best places to work in America.
Okay, and now explain, their impact on the state and why they're being, inducted.
These women are extraordinary. They collectively at their peak had over $350 million in revenue and employed over 2,600 employees. And each one of them not only had that amazing business success, but she also gave back to the communities, whether it was helping to found a park or establishing scholarship funds or providing other types of community leadership and resources. These are women who transcended gender bias and difficulties in many of the industries that they were in to achieve extraordinary success and impact Minnesota for decades.
All right, tell us a little bit more about the event coming up.
The event is being held on Thursday, April 9th at Cargill's World Headquarters. Cargill's been an amazing sponsor with the National Association of Women Business Owners to host this event. This is our 3rd year. There are tickets still available. The website is www.mnhalloffame.com, and there's a link there to tickets. They're $95 for the public, include a sit-down dinner and an opportunity to be with these iconic women and their families.
That's wonderful. I think it's important to recognize the women business leaders here in Minnesota. We have many of them.
We do.
You pick some good ones.
I think they're amazing people.
All right. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
Jill Johnson with the Minnesota Women Business Owners Hall of Fame. And once again, they'll be inducted at on April 9th at the gala held at Cargill's Wayzata headquarters.
Correct.
Check it out. There's still tickets available.